Alright, welcome back everybody. I'm your host, Larry. We are playing some more Anthem. It's episode 2. When we last left off, I was shooting shit that was coming out of an old shaper machine. I'm now eating meatloaf, I have fed the horses, and now I'm gonna get shot at some more. It's gonna be great. Oh, I also have some wine. This is about to become Anthem with wine. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So anyway, what we learned, Shaper technology really fucked up. It's really scary. And it killed our original, like, strike team. So we're kind of, spicy about the whole thing. And it's also made it so there's not as many freelancers around as there used to be, I guess. At least that's my take, and it's been like, what, 2 years? Oh, okay. So we get to make our appearance now. So we're going to select the face of our pilot. We're going to set our call sign. This is only visible to you and it sets your pilot apart. Confirm your selection and start playing. Alright, battle-scarred Asian man. Middle-class white hipster. Gingy. Kid that looks like he's way too young for this. Old guy, oh no, older guy that looks like he's too old for this already. And then badass grizzled scar man. I'll just do the generic thing that looks like me already and just roll like that with that. Middle class white guy with blue eyes, blonde hair, and beard. Let us proceed. And Chupacabra call sign is just fine, so we'll just start playing. Everybody can see that. If you run into me out in the wilds, hi. Oh, so we got our face transmogrified in the suit. Sweet.
Fort Tarsis, the last stop on the Bastion frontier.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
Ah, you know how it is, though. Another day, another disaster averted.
What have you done this time?
Nothing. My armor's fine. Probably. I hope.
Welcome home. You should swing by my amplifier in the Enclave.
Something wrong?
No, not wrong. More like fun. Drop on by whenever.
Okay. I like when mysterious science people tell me that they've done something fun in the Enclave when I was gone. Experimenting with Shaper technology has never gone wrong. Hello, what is this? Oh, they got like daily missions that you can go on. That's kind of cool. I'll probably look at that later. Daily quests and me have not always gotten along great since I was playing WoW, and that became like how everyone made money all of a sudden. So what's this say? Add to Codex. Ciphers. Ciphers are individuals with sensitivity to the Anthem of creation and are capable of telepathic communication and heightened mental calculation. Many young people who are identified as having this unique gift undergo Ember exposure and dedicated training to enhance their mental skills. When Cipher abilities first appeared, Corvus sought to use these individuals for covert purposes. They developed amplifier technology and created a type of institutional training center called the Satomi. The most important and advanced of these is Esterat, the premier Satomi located in Anthem. Later, the Cipher Revolution brought Ciphers expanded rights, freedom to choose how their abilities were used, opening a new world of communication between settlements and in the aid of freelancers, or of lancers. Is that an intentional abbreviation? I guess it is. While Javelins were invented long before the Cipher phenomenon, the addition of Ciphers to operate outside the walls has made all Lancers safer. What do we see? Everything. Images, words, patterns, feelings. Our memories are deeper in the amplifier than out. It's not just our memories, but any other Cipher we connect with. We become one. It makes the outside world a bit frustrating, doesn't it? From In the Chair, interviews with Negandel. Alright, that's kind of cool. We're collecting random journal snippets. What is this? I didn't recall that there was the Matrix in this game. How does this work? Are you getting an upshirt or upskirt as this lady's like in the machine, dude?
Yeah, you see what I mean? You picked up on that, right? Little warble? It's warbling, right?
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
You gotta look past the numbers for once in your life. Something is off. The connection is a bit fuzzy.
How do you quantify fuzzy?
You don't quantify fuzzy? You don't measure it, you don't count it, it's nothing like that. It's a feeling.
Everything okay here, Owen?
Yeah, well, on your last mission, I noticed that the Cipher chair was giving off some very strange feedback.
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
Well, it's your call, but if you ignore it and something goes wrong...
I will find an Arcanist and perform a full protocol inspection on this unit.
There's nothing wrong with the chair, is there?
No.
Why are you always stirring up trouble?
What are you talking about? I've just done her a massive favor. You've got no idea how boring it is being a Fort Cipher. She does not get to work with a freelancer. She does not get to see the world through the eyes of a Javelin pilot. No. You know what she gets to do? She gets to relay official messages back and forth to Ciphers at the capital day after day after day.
Some people like boring. Not everyone's cut out to be a freelancer.
So you have said. But you have to admit, that last mission would have gone better with a partner.
I have a partner. You. Every good Javelin pilot needs a Cipher.
That is not what I meant. Look, if I had a suit of my own, I could be out there in the field with you.
Call down your boosters, Hotshot. With more training, you'll get your chance, I promise.
Fine.
How much training do you really need to crash and let your whole team die?
Anyway.
I feel like you can just do that on day one.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Yeah. Do you ever regret missing out on the glory days? Back when freelancers were treated like heroes. Contracts would just fall into their laps. Everywhere they went, they were given respect. And free sandwiches.
Free sandwiches?
Yeah, I haven't had my lunch yet. I'm starving. We're on a tight budget here.
Budget has room for sandwiches.
You're probably right. You know what? Why don't you head over to the forge, get your Javelin tuned up, so we're ready to roll if a contract does fall into our laps.
Okay. I don't really know why we're the go-to guy to train a new freelancer. Has this been kind of like an iffy thing for the last 2 years after everyone got shit on? I'm starting to wonder slightly, but I have no idea. But alright, I mean, clearly people still want to become freelancers. And we aren't quite the same as we were in our old glory days because we haven't done anything super cool in a while. We're just kind of like a cleanup
What are you
crew.
talking about? I just got a message from you saying to meet you at the forge.
I didn't send any. Why would I want to meet up here? Something's not right.
We needed to speak in private. My name is Tassin.
Do you always travel with a security escort?
Not always. The Sentinels have their uses.
Well, you make a hell of an entrance, I'll give you that.
I have a contract for you, freelancer.
I like to know who I'm working for before I take a job.
Really? From what I hear, two of you will take about any job you can get these days.
What's the job?
An Arcanist has gone missing.
Missing? I thought Arcanists just hung out in labs studying Schaefer relics.
Matthias Sumner was investigating some relics at a ruin near the fort. I need you to find him and bring him back home safe.
If he's still alive.
No one knows more about the dangers of Shaper artifacts. I'm confident that knowledge and his own resourcefulness will keep him alive until you find him. What do you say, freelancer? We'll make it worth your while.
I mean, I'm always down if the cash is good, lady.
Looks like the freelancer's right again. Well, us anyway.
Excuse me, I just got to... That is excellent. I will go and run my diagnostics. Let me know when you're ready to leave. It was a pleasure.
That lady does not like him at all. I love it. Just like
On behalf of
sneers.
myself and Matthias, thank you for doing this.
Okay, and if I have...
Find Matthias. Trust me, I'm a person you want to know.
I also notice you can't really get one of those Sentinel suits. They're kind of like a half between everything else. They're like the guard suit. But now we have access to the Forge, which is basically just all of our gear. and our equipment, where we can swap out the white weapons that we've got. I hope they didn't do what Destiny did and make all the loot drops absolutely suck. Oh, and I can unlock a new Javelin. Alright, well, I played the Storm before. Maybe for the purposes of this game, I should start with something else. I want to see what the Colossus is like. So the Colossus is a heavily armored javelin, is the cornerstone of human society, and is used in various occupations, including industrial work, deep-sea diving, and heavy transport. Though slower than other models, this javelin can withstand, excuse me, a punishing amount of damage. In battle, you can count on the Colossus to hold the line, or disperse threats with its tremendous strength in close combat. Alright, let's see what this is like. I mean, I know we get to have all of them eventually, because I haven't tried this one or the Interceptor, so I'm very curious. And I really, the Ranger's not bad per se, but it's not exciting either. You know what I mean? It's kind of default. I've already got this stuff pretty much handled. What do I have for weapons? I don't really have any new railguns, so that's just gonna have to be whatever you start with. I have a Cloudburst, which is a common autocannon, which I'm guessing is kind of like a chain gun. So, what do we got? I kind of want to try the specific weapons that make these notorietable, these different frames. I don't really have the ability to add anything else right now, so I guess we'll just roll with it after I change the appearance. So one of the things that kind of bugged me about the Javelin's paint system is when you're picking what to paint it, you'd think, okay, each one of these is a color of paint, right? That was my assumption originally. But not quite so much. This is like the material texture that you select first. And then once you've got that selected, you can go over to the other side, which actually now automatically selects to tell you that it's available. And then you can go over to the right side of each one of these panels and change the actual color. That didn't strike me as grandiose choice in UI design. I don't know why they didn't just have a tab that said texture and a tab that's, or material and a tab that said color. But I'm gonna obviously make this character the Hulk, because that's the only responsible adult decision that I am capable of making today. And we're gonna be the Mean Green Wrecking Machine. What should I make this color to? I have so many options for obnoxiousness. It's beautiful. Eventually one of these characters is gonna be the Pink Power Ranger, just so that every group I roll with hates me on some slight level deep down. Alright, yeah, that's looking beautiful. Beautiful! And the other thing you can do after you equip different stuff is you can buy with in-game credits different appearance layouts for your character. Or you could spend a shit ton of in-game, like, shards. Some of these are, like, shard specific, so that you actually have to pay dollary dues in order to get some of them, which makes sense, I guess. I'm gonna say I guess, because I don't really like having any type of microtransactions in my games that have launched so very sparse on content, but perhaps that is just me. I don't know. But, yeah. Beyond that, we're going to locate Matthias Sumner, the guy from the demo that we tried to prevent from splitting into multiple personalities and inevitably failed, but still somehow kept him from dying. Let's see, tracked mission. Let's do the tracked mission. Alright, so we want to do this. And then what do we do to launch? I guess we just hit X. Do I want to do this publicly? I guess I do, probably. Do I have an option? I don't know that I have an option to not get matchmaked with random people. But I definitely won't be rushing this either. Alright, I thought for a second there we were about to crash, because it, like, did a blip of white. And I was concerned. But no siree, Bob. Bob's your uncle and your marzipan goose. Alright. Mean Green Wrecking Ball available. Wow. This fucker chugs along pretty hard. That guy is just a string of numbers. We got Ho Shannon, bunch of numbers, and Oriface. What a charming group of individuals that we've got here. I'm so glad. And then there's a Chupacabra dressed up like the Hulk. Alright, it's kind of a weird gun, but I'll take it. It's like a minigun. As you get it charged up, it's good to go. But if you don't do that, it sucks.
Oh, hang on. Detecting another radio. Same frequency.
Must be more than one camp. Let's follow that signal.
So what is that? Is that like a knockback ability? What's this do? And a grenade launcher. Duly noted. Okay. So this is the area that we mostly do the free roam in. And it looks like the missions to begin with are basically the same as you'd see in free roam, where you fly around accomplishing different random tasks inside the environment, which per se is not awful. But the problem that we've seen so far in other reviews and other footage that I've seen brief snippets of is that a lot of this stuff is pretty reused all the time, almost constantly. So it can be kind of derpy and a little bit annoying.
The radio signal's getting stronger. Clearly, Matthias established more than one camp.
That said, I mean, you gotta... Ooh, a rubber banding is a thing now. You gotta kind of assume a little bit of this is going to happen. But at the same time, like, not right off the bat. Expedition leader for this research group failed to check in with Ciphers when expected. Okay. So somebody's been getting jankled around in here. Was it in here? I'm still getting a signal over this way. I'm gonna... Ooh, okay, getting stuck on random things because physics. I'm gonna guess the glowy nonsense might be what we want. So what is this? Radio tower. Governor Tanner do hereby approve the commencement of the extension of Fort Tarsis. With this radio tower, the Emperor gives his sentinels leave to patrol and coordinate the building of New Dawn Fort Tarsis, and the people flooding in every day to take part in the exciting work here. Aren't we, like, a part away from, like, the Empire, though? I could have sworn that was supposed to be what was going on with the story. But I could be wrong. Okay. What are we looking for here?
We can use it to locate Matthias.
Alright, works for me. Clearly whoever this Matthias guy is, he's important enough to warrant like a small military cadre being sent after him. Oh, hey boys.
We've got scars getting in the way of the search. Do something. The scavengers are always mucking things up.
That's fine. I got this.
Destroy any hives that pop up that can cut off reinforcements.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Scar dudes are like supposed to be the alien species in this game, where they burrow up from the ground. Oh, that's what my dodge is. I have a frickin' shield, man. That's awesome. Alright, that's cool. I don't like the Colossus so far with these default weapons. Hopefully we get some other stuff momentarily.
I understand. Just hurry up.
Of course, lots at stake, I know.
Alright, now we have to destroy the Scar hives before we can leave. I guess leaving these dudes to just chill out here is a bad plan. Who would have thunk it? Alright, this is actually kind of a cool gun. The second you get it wound up, it does a load of damage. I love it. I feel like I like the arc gun that I saw other Colossuses using previously. And they definitely have an issue with some rubber banding going on. But that should be fixed before too long. That's just sort of like a technical difficulty. Okay, so we can like jump up in the air and do like a slam. Come on and slam. And welcome to Japan. As I kadoosh into things face first.
Scars have attacked my camp. Need immediate assistance.
Matthias, where are you? He didn't hear you. But I think I found another camp.
Okay, let's go.
So what is up with these weird rings we have to fly through? Is this like Babu's first adventure, fly through the rings to learn how to do stuff without hitting walls? I don't remember this from the demo, but maybe this is like a thing you can turn off or on later.
Bunch of scars.
Do you want me to kill these? Oh, nope, so, nope, 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 nope.
Scar activity. What is going on? I don't know, but it's...
I'm gonna go over here and do this shit with a shield up. I will say I had a bit of a better connection during the beta, but that's probably because there wasn't nearly as many people attempting to play this at the exact same time, so go figure. What other abilities do I have? I've got that, I got the punch in the face. I think that's all my goodies for right now. I'm definitely leaning towards going back and playing Storm again, just because I like the idea of being a literal wizard inside of a sci-fi game. But before I go back to playing Storm, I will at the very least give this one and Javelin a shot, because I think that'll be horrendously entertaining. Alright, Ring Gate. From the earliest days of human freedom, the Shaper rings have long been the source of study and speculation. Oh, so these are like teleport gates.
Okay, I'm looking for
So the ones that were still functional must have fell due to seismic activity. That's kind of cool. Only time and a lot of damage can make stuff not work anymore.
Scars in pursuit.
Matthias? He still can't hear us. I've got a location.
Alright, come on, Hulk. We gotta follow that signal. Hulk smash! I don't know what noises does the Hulk make. I guess he just roars a lot. I don't want to roar right now, because I'm full of food and wine. And I feel like it's a bad combination for roaring. So, anywho, we'll just cool off in this brisk little puddle and hoof it. Where are we supposed to go in here? Just forward? Alright, forward it is. Wow, these Colossus feel like I'm being teleported like a flippin' brick. Or something. It's like I'm just a flying cinder block so far, which isn't necessarily bad, but boy, this thing feels chunky.
The Arcanist is not at the camp. Wait.
Ooh.
That's the radio we were following. The scars were
That would be the Scars.
Fix that.
Scars and Dominion, I guess, both will sometimes use teleportation stuff to get from point A to point B. Wow, this is derpy to control. Let me just put this up.
Something has them enraged.
Alright, I just gotta back up. Ooh, what does this do? Alright, so I get like a grenade launcher of stuff, of a variety. But it's like an ultra grenade launcher. I guess I should be really up close and personal when using that, is today's takeaway.
That radio. What needs to happen? Get me into the access panel, I'll do the rest.
Alright, now we're gonna hack into the place using Fancy Brain Man. Fancy Brain Man, go!
Access panel open. Starting repairs.
Alright, now we defend everything. That's kind of my fear, is that this game kind of just becomes
Ugh, damn it.
an ongoing defense mission
We've got company.
that happens to include brief snippets of dialogue. Good news is, despite my slight amount of lag right now, my team is cleaning up because they're made up of, like, you know, a scary storm and an what was it? Interceptor? I want to say infiltrator because I always think rogue when I think about classes like that. And then, I don't know what the other guy is. I really wasn't paying attention. He's probably like a ranger or something. Some people legitimately enjoy playing ranger, and I will not fault them for that. It is a solid class. It does a little bit of everything. If you like it, by all means, more power to you. I need to pick up ammo, though.
Focus on the big guy.
Big guy. Oh, there's a big guy. Oof. Alright, I take it back. This slight amount of lag is just slight enough to be a giant pain in my butt. At least stuff at this level is pretty manageable, and I can wait till later to play additional of this. We'll just kill all your friends so you're alone out here. And then we'll blow up this big scary Scar guy. So the Scars tend to have their big elites have like, instead of being fancy and having javelins like we do, they tend to be big scrappy subterranean based robots. So they like have flamethrowers or industrial feeling weaponry as opposed to purely militaristic. They're kind of like a scavenger hodgepodge, which I like. I like that a lot. There we go. All fixed. The Incredible Hulk strikes again. What is wrong with my arm right now? Am I... Okay, I have derp arm. I'm apparently a raptor child. Good to know. One-armed raptor child. Alright, you heard the man. Fly that general direction towards the Sundog.
The Fire's managed all these stairs to get up here with an army of scars at your heels. Great things are possible, I guess.
Yeah, this is what I've been talking about. Like, there is just enough time to get, like, to right where you need to be. And then all of a sudden, like, you get a little bit overheated. I don't know if there's any one specific way I'd work to address that, to be honest.
Matthias, can you hear me?
But there's definitely some options out there. Like, maybe some well-placed, obvious cooling things in the form of additional waterfalls they comment on. I don't know. Apparently my derp-ass arm is just stuck that way. So we must have been using these damn javelins for a long time, because there's like statues of this shit in here.
Don't try anything dangerous. Not to worry. It'll be a contained explosion. I think you better hurry.
Wait, did you just say explosion? Whoa, 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 whoa. I know I'm in a super suit, but nah. I'm not good with you stuffing 20 pounds of C4 in my face.
Dealing with some scars ahead. One less for Matthias. That's good.
Alright, that was pretty simplistic. I guess I don't currently have a shield when it comes to this Colossus. All the other guys that I was using had like a backup shield of sorts. But this guy just kind of has a giant trough of health that he works from. I could have sworn I hit you guys right in the face with that shit too. Why are you not dying?
Time for a field test.
What's happening? Matthias.
It worked. Small trap, the scars walked right into it. I'll have to keep moving.
Whoa, 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 who's over here? Y'all need to settle down, alright? That's all I'm saying. Just shh. Just let this happen. Just let this happen. Good news is your ultimate ability can be used as a heal in a pinch. So I am completely fine abusing it in such a way. While I stomp around and have these weird, like weird rubber bandy hiccup moments. Okay, there we go, that should do it. Or not. I wish the guides on some of these hills were a little bit more accurate, but that's just something I'm gonna have to learn, it looks like. No biggie. We'll just go around and help destroy the remaining drop chips or drop pods that are depositing enemies. Yeah, I definitely like the fact that this is a character that you can kind of tankily just roll up and just machine gun into a horde of enemies and not give a single shit, while the Storm and the Infiltrator and the other guy all slowly take their time blasting away while I distract, and then sometimes throw up a shield, because I don't give a shit. Take your faces off, blow up some baddies in the face, yeah! That's how we do! Okay, I'm about to die. I need a shield. I'm being derpy a little too hard. Is there more health packs up here?
Life's taken care of. Now let's see to those scars. You got it?
I guess we'll make some more. How's that sound? Could you reload like a little more than just a decade from now? That'd be great, thanks. I don't like how, I'm still enjoying the fact that I'm sufficiently weaker than I was during the demo. And I really enjoyed it. So I'm not really sure what progress I saved when playing that, or kept from that experience, but I must have gotten something. Maybe some background items that they'll reveal to me later.
Seeing some damage. Matthias has been busy.
I do like the art direction that they went through for this game. It's a nice combination of old architectures, kind of like meets new sci-fi feeling stuff, which is not something you run into all the time.
Stay put. Keep him off you.
Alright, is this where we're fighting for him? Hopefully. At this point, I just feel like we're running around in circles trying to hunt down one dude. Did that not hit a single person? Are you for real? These supposedly big, heavy-hitting stuff on this giant golem of a mech, and I just don't feel the power. Maybe it's because I'm having noticeable rubber banding issues. I don't want to, like, write off the Colossus just yet, because a part of me always enjoys things like a big, heavy-hitting tank character. And normally when I play a game, I gravitate towards the big, heavy-hitting tanks. But so far, it's been a little hit or miss. Probably just because early game gear sucks. You gotta feel crappy, so you feel like you got a place to go. So we'll see where we go from here, I guess.
How did you make them so mad, Matthias?
He probably stole some ancient Shaper technology from them. That's what Matthias seems like he'd do. Like what? They didn't seem like they needed it for the core of their civilization. I'm sure it's fine.
Heavies. Could use some help.
Heavies, you say? Is that not even hurting him a little bit? Because he's behind that stupid shield? Well, that took care of it when I shot it up his butt.
Look out.
Fair enough.
What it is, but it looks dangerous.
Go.
I don't care.
What the hell is a Rust Reaver? That sounds expensive and annoying, and will do a lot of damage to my fancy new mech. Where are you? I'll beat you up right here. I'll do it in front of your friends. Just watch me, Timmy. I think that guy's bugged out. Yeah. Well, that was anticlimactic. That's fine.
That thing just isn't dying. What the?
Where is this thing you keep talking about? Like, I'm just following the rest of the team around. I guess somehow we were supposed to be up on this walkway, and I completely whiffed that fact. Okay. Hey! Hey, you. No one asked for your opinion. Or your bullets. Me, see? Me! Give you a little bit of the bing, and the bada bing, and the bada boom! Oh look, free white stuff. My favorite. Come on, man, I killed a bunch of scary stuff. Give me one green. That's all I want in life.
Everyone's safe.
These scars. I don't know what to think. Arcanists and scars often clash over Shaper sites, but not like this. I must tell Tassin. Please. I need to return.
Oh, I've got like an AoE thing going on here. That's kind of nifty. Was that it? Do we... Oh, he's right here. I didn't even see. Okay. Hey, buddy. Who's our little man? Literally you, because we're bigger than you. Even the Interceptor. Alright, well, I was saving Matthias. I hope that was everything that you hoped it would be. And I'll catch you next time, everybody. Have a good one, and there's more Anthem on the way. Bye, everybody.